talk. Guys, I really hope that many of you are really enjoying yourself and you're having a great and a wonderful time. And yeah, I hope that you all have really been busy. And yeah, I was wondering how you all are doing, how's work, and how is everyday life. So before we start, I'm gonna wait for as many of you to come on so that we can talk, we can settle in, and we can have a great time and continue our discussion. So while I go through my notes, I'm going to wait for as many of you to start coming on one after the other. Okay, I'm going to wait. Yeah, you see? Yeah, so the person that I just saw now has gone off, so I have to wait for a little bit.
Mm.
Okay, so yeah, it seems that we can start now. So yeah, many of you already know me. It's your girl Adez. Uh, Okay, I have to wait again. Okay, so now we can officially start. So, yeah, first of all, many of you will you'll be saying that, oh wow, Adez looks different. Yeah, I look very, very much different. Yeah, I just took my hair out of braids and yeah, I want to give it a break. And just to use my own natural hair. Hi, Hussein, how are you? Welcome, welcome, and thank you for coming on. I really appreciate. So yeah, so now we can start. Life can life can get busy with work, families, hobbies, and all the things on our to-do list. So first of all, guys, we are just we're continuing from where we left off. So we'll be kind of talking about how you can take care of yourself for quite some time. So anyway, so now to get back to it. So busy life can get busy with work, family, hobbies, and all things on our to-do list. In the rush, we can forget to take care of ourselves. Or or you or it may seem selfish and unnecessary, but self-care isn't just a treat we give ourselves. It's a key part of staying happy and healthy. Now, guys, this is very, very true. This is very, very true. Life, life in a whole, it life in a whole has a really funny turn. A lot of us are going through a lot of us is going through a lot in our life, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of things is happening in our lives every single day, from the loss of a family member to financial problem, to debt, to um, like maybe your salary is not complete, so on and so forth. It can be it can be it can be a stress, but no matter the situation, no matter the circumstances, we need to always remember that we have to think of ourselves and we have to take care of ourselves. So what would actually be very helpful, because we all are busy with our work. We are very busy non-stop. is like is kind of is like where we are, like working machine. Yeah, it's like where we're working machine, where we're working Monday to Friday, or Monday to Sunday non-stop without rest. And that's not good. That's not good for ourselves. It's not good for our health, and rather it will lead to more complications, and that's the last thing that we need. And another thing that is very helpful, that even in our busy life, no matter how busy we are working, it's very important that we need to have reminders. We need to have reminders all the time of every single activity that is going on in our lives, from remembering to pay priority bills, from remembering to attend your regular annual health check, for example, when you are due for annual gas check, that your council has told the engineer to come and do your annual gas check every year. And then one day you forget that you have to actually have that annual check, that annual gas check. So those kind of things is very important. So is either you write down the reminders, is either you write it down on those sticky colorful papers that you can stick anywhere in your house, or on your kitchen fridge. Or you can or again you can install Alexa, or you can install Gemini. They are two very good AI that helps you to remember anything that you forget. So the only thing is that you just need to talk to it. You just need to talk to Alexa and tell Alexa that Alexa, I have an appointment on this particular day. Remind me a day before, and is done. And the same thing with Gemini as well. They are very good. They are very good. The two AIs are very good. I use them all the time. I use the two all the time, because even me myself, I'm not gonna lie. Even me myself, I am so busy as well, that I often forget certain important things in my life. So I always use Alexa, and Gemini to help me to remember those important things in my life. And they are very, and they're again, they are very, very helpful. So use them, or write down your reminder, and make sure that make sure that you stick to those reminders, and do those important things that you need to do because of your health. Is so important. Now, so when we look after ourselves, support ourselves long term, and enjoy life to the fullest. Yeah, so when we look after ourselves all the time, the more stronger you get. And at the same time as well, like I did say, it's very good that we eat healthy, because again, that's part of taking care of ourselves. Eat healthy and stick to your personal hygiene. It is those two are very, very vital of taking care of yourself. It's very, very vital, and it is a must. It is a must. It needs to be done, and it cannot ever be neglected, because again, it will lead to series of health complications which you don't want. Now, what is self-care? Now, self-care is taking on an analytic look at your needs and working towards meeting each one of them. You see, that is what it's about. Self-care is taking care of yourself and meeting your needs. Every single needs is all about meeting all your needs that actually needs to be fulfilled. It's about meeting all your needs. That's number one. Now, mental self-care. Activities and practice to reduce stress, anxiety, and other mental health challenges, while promoting mental well-being and resilience that improves and supports physical health, such as exercising, getting adequate sleep, such as exercising and getting adequate sleep. So it is very, very important. That's even another one. I will actually keep on stretching that, because this is very serious. It's not that I'm just repeating this, but it is a necessity. It is a necessity to our health, and it is very, very important. We cannot afford to mess around with our sleep. We can't afford it. It is part of us, and that is one of the ways that you can take care of yourself, by having a good rest, having a good long rest. Now, professional self-care practices that help you manage work stress, maintain work-life balance, and continue personal development in your career, knowledge, and health literacy. Acquiring understanding and using information to make informed health decisions. So, professional self-care, especially when you're working, when you're working, yeah, when you're working, yeah, is yeah, working, yeah, working is an important part of our life, because yeah, because we all have to work. We all have to work to be able to put food on the table. We all have to work to earn money so that we can again put food on the table and pay all our priority all our priority our priority all our priority um, bills, and every other bills, phone bills, electric bill, gas bill, lighting, everything. So it is important that we work, but not to overwork ourselves, not to over not to overwork ourselves. I mean, yes, we need money, like I like I did say, like I mentioned 3 days ago, and which I'm still mentioning. We do need money. Yes, we need money, but not at the expense of our health. Not at the expense of our health. Our health, our health is our health is our number one priority. Yes, our health is our number one priority. Then work comes in as second. Yeah. Then third is taking care of our families. Yeah. So not at the expense of our health. So we need to kind of learn to balance our work life with our personal life and our family life. So we need to know how to balance it out. And yeah, and there are ways, yeah, there are ways that you can do that. I mean, you can work all right, but always have it in the back of your mind that your body needs to rest in between. So if so to help to kind of help balance that work life is if you work like maybe 3 days or 4 days, the remaining 2 days have a rest. Have a rest the remaining 2 days. Then you'll be able to do the things that you want to do. You'll be able to concentrate. You'll be able to focus on what you are on your task at home that you want to achieve. So it's very important to always have at least 2 days off work. So even if you work full time, you actually have the right to tell your boss that you need to rest. Yeah, you have that right, and your boss cannot argue that. Your boss cannot argue that at all. Your boss has no right to argue that. You have the right to go to your boss and tell your boss that, look, listen, boss, that I've been working back to back Monday to Sunday, but my body is breaking down. My body is breaking down and it needs rest. So please, I'll really appreciate it if you can give me 2 days off so that I can rest. I can rest very well and recuperate. And your boss cannot, he has no right to tell you that you can't take off. But it depends. It depends on where, yeah, it actually depends on where you work. Like, if you work like with TFL, working on the rail track, that one is actually where that one's actually where is even the worst, because with that kind of job you cannot take rest. That's where the trouble is. You can't take rest when you work that kind of work. You can't take rest. You have to work throughout the whole year before you can even have any rest. And that's where it's very, very bad, because God forbid that your body breaks down, your body shuts down on you while you're on the rail track. It will actually be a very, very big problem. It will be a very big problem, and the last thing that you need is such a thing to happen. But again, if you work in in the healthcare sector, either you're working in the hospital, yeah, that's where it's good, because yeah, if you're not feeling okay, you just tell the senior nurse, or the manager, that look, that I'm not feeling well, that I need to go home, and they'll discharge you. They'll let you go home. Or if you even work in a care home, yeah, that's where it's also good as well, to tell your boss that, look, that I'm not feeling okay, that I need to go home, and they'll let you go home. But always, always remember in the back of your mind that your health comes first. Your health comes first. Now, why is self-care important in life? Think of self-care like a car. If you don't fill up the gas, change the oil, or check the tires, it won't run well. The same goes for us. We need regular maintenance to feel good and function at our best. So yeah, again, yeah, we should think of ourselves as if we're a car. And yeah, we should think of ourselves as if we're a car, and that if you do not fill up the gas, if you do not check the oil, if you do not check the oil, then if you don't check the oil, and to also change the tire, then your car will not run well at all. So that's the same thing with us, because with us, we are humans. So we are humans, and we function with blood and oxygen. So if our body is not getting enough blood and is not getting enough oxygen, that is where is a problem. That is where it is a very big problem. Because imagine that you are at work. Imagine that you are at work, and then you get a phone call. You get a phone call from a GP that your blood level have dropped, and you have to go in to have transfusion. Imagine that. I mean, tell me how would you react if you get such a news while you're at work? Is really, yeah, is really a big shock. And that is to tell you that is precious. Life is precious, and we cannot take it for granted. We cannot. We can't take it for granted. We can't we can't mess about with our life. We have to take our life very, very seriously. And we need to always listen to what our body needs, and to nourish your body with all the good vitamins. And again, always get yourself checked out. Now, now this can be different for everyone. Whatever it is essential to make time for it. And here are some reasons why. Sleep. Attending regular checkups, just as I was saying, attending regular checkups is very, very vital and very, very important. Emotional self-care involves being in touch with your emotional, being in touch with your emotions and identifying, expressing and processing them in a healthy way. So we need to build our emotions. Yeah, we need to build it. And that is part of a way of taking care of yourself. Knowing what your body wants. That's a way of taking care of yourself. Now, spiritual self-care, engaging in activities or practices that nurture your spirit and help you feel connected to a higher purpose and life. So it is very, very important for us as human beings, as individuals, to always engage in activities, in any kind of activity, whether if it's going to the gym, or whether if you're doing your gym at home, or if you signed up for dance classes. It's very, very good in engaging in those activities or practices to build your spiritual self-care and to feel very, very connected. Again, is very important. Now, financial self-care. Responsible management of finances ensure a balance between expenditure, saving, and future planning. It also involves understanding your financial needs and limits. When it comes to our finances, one thing we need to know, yes, we need money. We need money, and it is very, very important that we don't spend money anyhow, because something can easily happen one day and you don't have money. So it's good that you start saving. It's good that you start saving. Have a savings box or have a savings account. Is very, very good to have some kind of savings and learn how to manage your finances. If if it means having to go on YouTube, I mean, yeah, that will be very, very helpful. You can, yeah, you can go on YouTube and type in how to manage your finances, and it will bring up a whole list of videos, and you can just watch any of them, and it will give you some tips and guidance of how you can manage your finances. Now, intellectual self-care, pursuing activities that stimulate the mind and expand your horizon, knowledge, and active and creativity. Pursuing activities is good for your mind, especially your spiritual self-care. It's very good for you to again engage in a lot of activities that will help stimulate your mind, stimulate your body, and it's a way that you're taking care of yourself, because you're keeping your body moving. You're keeping your body moving all the time. So again, please engage in as much activities as possible. Engage in as much activities as possible, and always remember that your body is very, very important to you, and to always have yourself checked out. Hi Sunny, greetings to you too. Oh, thank you. So yeah, it really is lovely to have you on. Now, social self-care, building and nurturing meaningful relationship, and a sense ensuring a sense yeah, bear with me. Yeah, ensuring a sense of humor. Yeah, ensuring a sense of humor, and ensuring that you're always feeding your body with the good nutrients, and making sure you have your veggies, because again, that's very, very important. Always have your veggies. And also like I said yesterday, I mentioned about quitting smoking. Yes, that's also very, very vital. Quit smoking. Yeah, quit alcohol, smoking, and taking drugs, because that is a way of taking care of yourself, by avoiding all those harmful substances that you're putting inside your body. By you avoiding it, you're taking care of yourself, and you're saving your life as well. You're avoiding your lifespan from being cut short. But by you drinking, smoking, and taking drugs like cocaine, yeah, you actually cut your life short. And many of us, we want longer life. Yeah, we want longer life. And that is a way you can have a longer life, by avoiding all of those. So now, fosters healthy relationship. Taking care of yourself helps you to realize what a positive relationship feels like. It's like setting a standard for how you want to be treated. You see, taking care of yourself, it does really help you to realize what a positive relationship is like. So for example, if you want to get into a relationship, if you want to get into a relationship with a woman, by taking care of yourself, you'll be able to get into a relationship because you're taking care of yourself, and you're able to take care of that woman. Why? Because you're thinking of yourself, and you are also at the same time knowing how to manage your finances as well. Because in a way you're kind of training yourself to kind of know how to manage your finances. So when you don't excessively spend, and you spend less, then you'll be able to take care of that woman and have a very positive relationship, and treat her the same way you want to be treated. If if you show love and respect for yourself, you naturally attract people who do the same, and over time you'll prefer to be around folks, as in be around people who brings positivity into your life. So you see, so by taking care of yourself, you see, it leads to all these paths. It leads to all these paths by taking care of yourself, showing yourself love, not hating yourself, not saying negative things about yourself, will attract people into your life that will actually bring you positivity in your life. So you need people around you. You need people around you that will actually add meaning in your life. Now, so on the contrary, not taking care of yourself may sometimes pull you towards draining or negative relationships. So if you neglect yourself, you are neglecting your body. You're neglecting your body, you're neglecting your needs, you're neglecting what your body wants and what it's trying to tell you. And you will lose focus, you will lose balance, you'll be hating yourself, and you wanna harm yourself all the time. Anything that you try to do, you'll be saying that you're not doing the right thing. So everything that you try to do, it will be as if is a bad thing, but it's not. And yet you'll just be saying negative things, and you in a way you actually feel negative yourself. You don't see any good thing that comes your way, just because you hate yourself. No, you need to always remain positive. Life is hard. Life is hard, but it's a matter of how you take life. We need to take life easy. We really need to take life easy. Life is not a bed of roses. Is not. Is not. It's not something that we can. It's not. Life is not something that we can just wait. It's not something that we can just click our hands and life will be easy. No, life is hard, but the question is, are you determined to actually overcome trials and tribulations in your life? Are you determined to forge ahead, move forward without talking negative, without being around negative people? That's my question to you. And that's up to you all to answer. It's really up to as many of you to answer that question. But I, on the other hand, yeah, I want to forge ahead in life. I want to be able to, yeah, I want to be able to be financially okay, which would definitely happen one day, and to be able to forge ahead, which would definitely happen. And yeah, and always value myself and value my body. Yeah, always. So the same for all of you. Please value yourself, value your body, and know what you're worth. Because again, like I said, a lot of us makes a lot of mistakes, especially in relationships, especially meeting the wrong people, and those wrong people will take advantage of you. So we need to kind of correct our mistakes for the sake of our health. We need to correct it. We need to correct it, and yeah, we need to correct our health. Correct. I said correct our health. We need to correct our mistakes, and to and to and to actually realize that we are worth it. So please, to as many of you, to as many of you, do not let anybody bring you down. Do not hate yourself. Love yourself. Love your body. Love everything about yourself. Life is too short. Life is too short for us to be angry, to be upset. Life is too short. So please, I will urge as many of you that taking care of ourselves is very essential, and it's very, very important to take care of ourselves and to always go for our annual health check to know what is happening to your body. Because if you don't, and you one day fall sick, you wonder the reason why. Hi Linda, how are you? Good afternoon. Ooh, yeah, good afternoon. How are you doing? First time watching. Blessings. Oh, thank you. Thank you. The same to you. Blessings to you too. So yeah, again, it's so lovely to have you on. Thank you for coming. So yes, so as I was saying, so always, and I will keep on stretching this and stretching this. Yeah, because it is very, very essential to always go for your annual health check. Even if you're busy, even if you're busy, you're working, tell your boss that, look, that boss, I have an appointment for annual health check and I need to go for my annual health check. So that your boss will not put you down on rota. So if your annual health check actually lands on the day that you need to go to work, call your office, call your boss and tell your boss that, look, boss, yeah, I'm supposed to be at work, but unfortunately I have an annual health check, and boss, you know that my health is very important to me, and I have to go for this annual health check to know what is happening to my body before I come into work. Or would it be possible if I can come into work like in the afternoon? Yeah. So do go for that annual health check. Always know what is happening to your body. Always like I said 3 days ago, and like I said yesterday, consider eating your veggies, eating vegetables. Yeah, eating vegetables, and yeah, and eat a lot of fish as well. Eat a lot of fish, a lot of red meat as well, because that's where, yeah, that's where the protein, the carbohydrates, all the vitamins and everything is in the red meat, and also in the vegetables. And then in the morning it's very, very vital and advisable to eat Weetabix or porridge, any of the two, because that's where the iron and all the vitamins that you need. The same with porridge. And many of us knows that porridge. Yeah, many of us knows that porridge is very good for us because it helps to lower your high cholesterol, and especially if you have diabetes. If you have diabetes, porridge porridge is actually a way of helping to manage your diabetes. It's not that your diabetes will go away like that, but it will actually bring down the level of the diabetes. So by eating it all the time, even with Weetabix as well, a lot of a lot of people who are diabetic, they eat Weetabix as well. So yeah, is also very good for as many who are diabetic. So anyway, guys, I hope that this has really helped as many of you, and I really hope that you all have taken note. And yeah, we're gonna continue. We're gonna continue this tomorrow morning. Is actually quite late now, so I mean, I would have actually come on this morning, but at the time I was fast asleep. So yeah, so we're gonna continue this tomorrow morning, as in like late tomorrow morning. And yeah, from there, you guys, if you have any questions for me tomorrow, please feel free to pump as many questions as possible. I am ready to answer that question. So anyway, guys, before I go, please don't fail to subscribe, comment, thumb up, do like me, share with your friends and your colleague, and as many people as you feel that will benefit from this. Once again, is your girl Ades. I'll see you all on tomorrow. Good night, and God bless you all, and thank you all for taking out time to listen. Good night. Bye.